In one of the greatest Daytona 500 finishes of all time, Denny Hamlin held off Martin Truex Jr. by less than a nose to win his first 500. Reid Spencer of the NASCAR Wire Service broke down the victory.
Well, basically, it came down to a last lap finish in the Daytona 500. And finally, on that last lap, Kevin Harvick was able to get the outside line moving for the first time in the race. Denny Hamlin saw an opportunity to jump up in front of Harvick and block him. Harvick hit Denny in the rear and propelled him forward so that Denny actually had a chance to make a move. Denny's teammate at Joe Gibbs Racing, Matt Kenseth, moved up to try to block Denny. Denny dived to the inside. Matt got out of shape and almost wrecked, made a great save on his car. But that left Denny going side by side with Martin Truex Jr. to the finish line. And Martin Truex Jr. really thought he had the race won up until the final 2 feet of the race, where Denny side drafted off of Martin, got a little bit of separation, and got to the finish line 0.010 seconds ahead of Martin Truex Jr., which amounts to a gap of about 4 inches. It was the closest Daytona 500 finish ever, and one that the fans truly loved after waiting all race to see something like that.
Hamlin's win also ended Joe Gibbs' 23-year drought at the Daytona 500.
Well, for Joe Gibbs Racing, it's the first Daytona 500 win since Dale Jarrett passed Dale Earnhardt on the last lap in 1993 to win the only other Daytona 500 that Gibbs has won. For Denny Hamlin, it means that he's all but assured of getting a spot in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup, which means he's in the playoff. And, of course, it's a real feather in Denny's cap as far as the resume goes. Denny's never won a championship, although he's been close. But a Daytona 500 win is arguably right there with the championship in terms of desirability among the drivers. And, of course, for Toyota, it was a spectacular moment because this is that manufacturer's first Daytona 500 win. It's one of the things they've been striving for since they entered NASCAR's Top Series in 2007. So all the way around, a great night for Joe Gibbs, for Denny, and for Toyota.
For the latest news from around NASCAR, keep it here with Cinesports.